What's up, everyone? It's Doug the Dog Guy, and this is a special video just for those of you that are interested in one-on-one coaching with me. And let me just start this video by saying thank you so much for subscribing to the YouTube channel and reading my email newsletter, and especially for trusting me to help with your business journey. It truly is such a dream come true for a dream that I didn't even know that I had. And I'm so honored that you trust me to help in this way. And I'm sure you've all heard me say that I have learned everything that I know the hard way. I started my business over 10 years ago as a solo pet sitter, and I didn't know anything about anything back then. But today I have won multiple awards and I have had a team of over 30 employees for the majority of the last decade. And my mission with these YouTube videos, my email newsletter, my coaching, and my courses is to help you find your version of success without making all of the same mistakes that I have made along the way. One of the first things that I want to mention in this video is that I am not here to push my coaching services or to push you into my course. I am here to support you in any and every way that I can. And whether you sign up for my coaching services or not, I want you to know that I believe in you and I am here to help in any way that I can. So that being said, let's start with talking about some of the broad things that you need to know about coaching with me, and then we'll go into some of the specifics, and then finally we'll wrap up with getting you scheduled for your first coaching session. I have had the privilege of coaching over 150 pet sitting and dog walking businesses over the last couple of years, and through that time, I have learned that I am typically the best fit for those of you that are newer to the pet industry. Either newer or maybe you have been in business for a little while, but you need some guidance on getting organized and really strategizing for the path ahead. I can really be a lot of help until you are ready to start making your first hires and start growing your team. And it's at that point that I typically recommend that you transition over from the one-on-one private coaching to my full positive hiring course. And then once you've made those first few hires, I can still be of help, but that is when I typically recommend that you transition over to one of the larger coaching programs that some of the other business coaches offer. Now, that is not to say that I don't want to help you past that point or that I can't help you past that point. I would love to continue helping you. I have been in business for a decade now, and I have seen and dealt with pretty much anything and everything you can imagine over the last 10 years. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me with whatever you need help with. And if for some reason I am not the right fit for you, I will get you in contact with someone that may be a better fit for you. If you are newer to the industry or you just need help getting organized and moving forward, I would highly recommend that you start with watching my business planning video, and then my marketing video, and then my pricing video, then my contracts video, and then my video on my biggest mistakes that I have made as a pet business owner. I can pretty much guarantee you that 90% of the questions that you have right now are answered within those few videos, and those videos are here on YouTube for free, so you may as well take advantage of those resources before you pay for a coaching session. That being said, I am primarily interested in working with other businesses that want to form a long-term relationship and work together for the foreseeable future. Now, if you just want to book one session to focus on one specific topic, that is fine, and I would love to work you into my schedule. But I just want you to know that my priority is working with other businesses for the long term. And I make room for those businesses on my schedule first before those of you that want just one individual meeting. I really say this because out of all of the businesses that I have worked with over the last couple of years, the businesses that have booked multiple coaching sessions with me have all seen more success, and they have found that success faster and easier than those that have booked just one individual session. And my goal here is to help you succeed. So that is why I really push you to book multiple sessions and view this as a long term relationship. One of the other reasons that I highly encourage you to book multiple coaching sessions instead of just one is the fact that I'm not just here to try to show you what to do and how to do it. I'm also here to be your cheerleader and to be your accountability partner. And I can't do that to my best ability if we are not working together long term. One of the other reasons that I highly encourage you to book ongoing sessions with me is that I give those of you that I'm working with regularly my personal cell phone number. That way you can just shoot me a text with any quick questions that you think of throughout the day. Those of you that are just booking one-off sessions here and there will have to email me your questions and have to wait for me to get back to you via email. I don't give out my personal cell phone number unless we are working together regularly. And something else that goes along with this is that I do offer some virtual assistant services, but only to those of you that I am working together with regularly for the foreseeable future. I just don't have enough time in my schedule to offer these VA services to the general public or to those of you that are just booking these one off sessions. And as a VA, I can help you get set up with pet sitting software. I can help you monitor your software throughout the workday. I can help you get your new client onboarding process systematized. I can help you make tweaks on your website. I can help you create your documents. I can really help you with a myriad of different things. But again, these services are reserved for those of you that are working with me regularly. All of that being said, as of January 2024, my rate for one on one private coaching is $99 per hour, and my rate for these virtual assistant services starts at $30 per hour. But if we are working together regularly for the foreseeable future, we are able to discuss some discounts on those rates depending upon how often we're working together and which projects we are focusing on. All of the coaching that we will be doing together will be done via Zoom video call and will be booked and paid for by the hour. To get started with coaching with me, you would head to my website, dougthedogguy.co, and submit the Work with Doug form. I have specifically designed the questions on this form to really allow me to get a good gauge of exactly where you are in your business journey currently and figure out your goals for the future, and then ultimately figure out exactly where and how I can be the most help to you. So please go submit that form on my website. And then once I receive that form, I will then send you an email within a day or two asking some follow-up questions and sending you any kind of initial resources I may have. And then in that email, you will see my special scheduling link. And you will want to go ahead and bookmark this link because this is the link that you will use to book your first coaching session with me and any sessions from then on. And after you have selected a time via the scheduling link, I will then send you an invoice, and your coaching session or your virtual assistant services with me will be considered confirmed only after you have submitted payment via that invoice. I will record all of the sessions that we do together, and I use a special AI note taking tool that will transcribe our meetings and take notes for us. And I will put all of these notes and the recordings in a Google Drive folder that only you will have access to. Everything that we discuss will be kept completely confidential and private unless you specifically give me permission to share something with my audience here on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. And I always love it when people give me the permission to share things so we can all learn and grow together, but I never want you to feel pressured or obligated to give me that permission. That being said, these recordings and these notes that will be in the Google Drive folder for you are yours to use however you would wish. And on that note, please keep in mind that our time within these coaching sessions is 100% yours, and we can use this time however you would like. I have some people that book sessions that show up fully prepared with a full list of questions and topics for us to focus on. And I have others that sign up that just want an accountability partner and a pep talk. And either way, I am just happy to be of help however you need it. Now, even though I would love to just be here to give you a pep talk and to be your cheerleader, I will say that those of you that have a full list of questions ready for our coaching session typically tend to get the most out of this time. And on that note, I really beg you to put as much information on the Work with Doug form as possible, because the more information and the more questions that you can send me, the more help I am able to be. I always urge everyone to please send me your questions before we actually get on the coaching session. That way I can give you as many resources as possible before our meeting. That way we can just truly make the most of our time together. And I'll wrap up this video by just mentioning the fact that my availability for coaching and VA services is extremely limited. Because as you guys know, I am first and foremost a pet sitter, a dog walker, a pet transporter, and a pet business owner myself. So I always have to put my business and my clients first on my priority list. And then whatever time I have left in the day is what I devote to my coaching clients and my course and this YouTube channel. So just be aware that I will not be available 24/7, but I will always get back to you as soon as possible, and I will try to make as much time for you and the work that we are doing together as I can. But I think it's important for me to be completely transparent and honest with you about the fact that I am not a full-time coach. I am a full-time pet business owner myself. If you're not sure if we are the right fit for each other, or if you're not sure if you're ready for a coaching session at all, or if maybe you just have a quick question or two, just go ahead and fill out that Work with Doug form, and then I'm happy to help as much as I can via email for no charge at all before we book our first coaching session. And if you have a question that would make a good YouTube video, I will just email you back and I will say, hey, thank you so much for contacting me. I'm going to turn this into a YouTube video. Please stay tuned. And honestly, this is how I get the ideas for most of the videos that you see here on the channel. So please just don't hesitate to reach out to me if you need anything at all. I'm always happy to help. And if you submit this form and send me these questions and I am not sure if we are going to be the best fit for each other or if I can be the most help to you, We will simply hop on a 15-minute discovery call, which is no charge at all. And we'll kind of hash out some of the details and figure out the best path forward for both of us. Again, I am just so honored to have the opportunity to help you guys in this way. It truly does mean the world to me. And I never want you to feel like I am pushing these coaching services on you. I am just here to help and to cheer you on and to provide you with the knowledge that I have learned over the years so you can find your version of success faster and easier than it was for me. And on that note, I'm Doug the Dog Guy, reminding you to stay positive.